Hello guys, welcome to the 5th edition of my Rookie tutorials. Today we're going to be discussing about how to upload a file on your server using your PHP. Let's kick off, let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to open up our editor, which in my own case I use brackets. I have already created a folder called my tutorials. That's where I usually keep my stuff. Alright, I'm going to create a file inside here, new file, and I'll call it file upload demo.php. okay, let's just make it .html. Now in this place I'm going to create a form. I'll create a form that is going to actually be used to get the file we want to upload to our server. So like usual, we're going to start off with our HTML5 kind of declaration, type HTML. Don't mind, this can take any case at all, it doesn't matter. Okay, we open our HTML. We open our head, not our head, the document head, then the document title, say file upload demo. Okay, and our body, where we are going to create our form. I'd like it to be centralized, so just have my form here. Okay, now inside this form, remember, for you to actually tell more about the form, you are going to use the attributes. Now the action attribute specifies to which page are we going to actually submit this file. Now we have not created any page that will be used to process the file, and whatever page you want to use to process it must be an action or a scripting page, like the ASP, PHP, whatever. In our own case, it's going to be a PHP page, but we have not created any page yet. So for now, we're going to leave this place empty. Then the next thing we're going to check is the method. By default, it makes use of the get method, but since we are actually uploading a file here, we must make use of post, because post has the ability to upload a larger size of data, but the get method will not upload a file because file size is usually too big. So we make use of the post. Alright, now there's one more thing we're going to do on this form is for us to be able to submit our image. Note, as this is like this, is okay, we can just submit anything. Like, let's if you want to have something like label, and we say file name, and then we put, we'll keep the input type text, and we give it a name as usual. Let's say f name. Okay, the final one I choose, we're gonna give to it. Okay, I would like to do this in divisions or in paragraphs, so I'll have a division and I'll put this in there. Okay, then I'll have another division where I'll have label, and we call this select file. Okay, then we have the input type. This time around we're going to make use of file. Okay, alright, so we give the file a name and we can call it file, or we can call it image. Okay, now we are going to also put up a button we are going to use to submit this. So we're gonna have a button here, or input type reset, to reset this form whenever we feel like to reset it, and we give it a value, reset form, reset form. Okay, then let's give a space and pass on. Okay, and then input type submit, we give it value submit upload image. Okay, alright, then we can also decide to give it a name, or we can decide to just forget about it. Alright, so we leave it like this. Now this is our form, and if we intend to run it, we can locate this. This file is in my local C, XAMPP, htdocs, my tutorials, and that is where I kept this form. Okay, and it's file upload demo.html. Now I'm going to run it on my page. Alright, so here I'm gonna put up my localhost my tutorials. Oops, sorry, I need to turn on my XAMPP first. So my XAMPP should turn on. Okay, so we start the Apache and we start the MySQL. Or in that case, now we don't need the SQL for now, but it's still okay. Since we just test running, we can just on only the Apache, but the MySQL there's no problem since we'll still be submitting it to database. So I'll minimize that and I'll refresh this page, and I have my file upload demo.html, and here I have my file looking so bad, but never mind. This time I'm not gonna do much formatting. We've got our file where we can put in the file name, and we have a choose file button where we can actually click on to select any file of our choice. Okay, here there is no filter, so we can submit any file at all, be it video, image, PDF file, whatsoever. We can actually submit it. We are not restricting or filtering anything for now. Okay, so if I should choose any image here, you can see the name appearing here. So in our form we've gotten this, and we can use the reset button to clear everything, and we can use the upload image to upload every other thing. Okay, now we can give our form a little bit formatting. Let's just format the form a bit, and I would like to put my internal CSS, embedded CSS right here. I'm gonna put it at the head section. Okay, now I'm gonna just do something like this: form div padding, let's pad 15 pixels, and text align, justify it. Okay, and I think with this we should be having something that looks like this. When I refresh the page, we're having something like this. Okay, alright, so we can as well set the width to 50% and then set the minimum width to 250 pixels. Alright, and when we refresh we have something like this. Okay, and is there any other thing we need to do? Okay, we can actually decide to do something like this. Form the input, $100, 100%, or don't make it 100%. Let's just set the display to block. And that will give us something that will look like this. Okay, where I can now still come back and set my form, the input type equal to reset okay, take this off. Reset input type equal to submit display inline, and when we refresh we have something that looks like this. Good. Alright, I think we are good to go like this. Okay, now having gotten our form itself, background, image, no background, let's just give it a RGBA, something that will look like black. Okay, so we've got something like 50/50 and 5 as 50% opacity or transparency, and the color should be white. Alright, that's the white color, and back shadow, give it okay, insert of 4 pixels. Okay, let's say 0 pixels, and then the fading of about 10 pixels. Okay, and we give another shadow of 0 pixels, okay, and like 5 pixels. Let's give this one 2. Okay, and we also pad it 10 pixels, and we give a border a border border radius of, let's say, 1050. Okay, and we save, and when we refresh we have something that looks like this. Alright, okay, now having done this, I think we need to actually take this width we put here, take it up from here. Since our division will always be taking 100%, let's put it inside our form here and refresh. We've got something that will look like this, and okay, then something that looks like gray color. Okay, we can as well give this shadow here a color of let's give it something blue, something bluish in color. Okay, and this one here, give it something whitish in color. Let this shadow be more visible, like 10. Okay, and we got our form. Good. So now we've gotten our form that we want to use to submit our stuff. Like I said earlier, I'm not gonna be formatting this too much because I'm not here to format a page, but just to create the form. Now let us do something. We are going to now submit this form and see what we can do, but I'll do that in my next video. So switch over to the next video and let us process this form.